Imagine a silent language that bypasses the eyes and ears, speaking directly to the ancient brain through the very air we breathe. This is the realm of pheromones, the invisible chemical messengers that dictate the laws of attraction, long before a single word of conversation is ever voiced or spoken. For years, you have walked through the world as a ghost, your biological signature muted and gray because you were constantly draining your vital fluids. You were a radio tower with a broken transmitter, emitting a signal of exhaustion and depletion that the feminine intuition instinctively and immediately avoided. Before we go deeper into semen retention mastery, subscribe to this channel and join our Telegram community. Link below. You'll get guidance, insights, and exclusive updates designed to accelerate your growth. Stay connected. Your discipline, focus, and transformation begin right here. Most men are chemically invisible, their skin smelling of modern stress, processed food, and the heavy, stagnant scent of repeated, mindless self-gratification. They wonder why they are overlooked, unaware that their very bodies are broadcasting a message of genetic weakness and a total lack of internal, masculine, disciplined power. The hook is the terrifying realization that your sweat is becoming a drug, a potent cocktail of androstenedione that triggers a primal physiological response in the feminine nervous system. When you retain, your body stops being a consumer and starts becoming a radiant, chemical producer of high-level, irresistible attraction. This transformation begins deep in the endocrine system, where the conservation of semen signals the body to enter a state of peak performance. Your testosterone levels don't just spike, they stabilize at a higher baseline, altering the very composition of your skin's natural oils and your personal scent. The vomeronasal organ in the female nose is designed to detect these subtle changes, picking up on the scent of a man who is whole. It is a biological radar that looks for the signature of vitality, strength, and the rare ability to control the most powerful human instinct. When a man retains, his body begins to emit a musk that is clean, sharp, and undeniably masculine. A scent that signals high genetic quality. It is the aroma of a winner, a leader, and a protector. A scent that hasn't been seen in your family tree for many, many long generations. Women don't just smell you. They feel the chemical shift in their own bodies as your pheromones cross the threshold of their personal space. Their pupils dilate, their heart rate increases slightly, and they feel a sudden, inexplicable sense of comfort and intense curiosity in your silent, powerful, magnetic presence. This is the invisible pull that many men on retention report, where strangers will lean in closer just to be near their radiating, golden heat. You are no longer chasing attention because your biology is doing the hunting for you, casting a net of chemical influence over every room you enter. As the weeks of discipline turn into months, the pheromonal output becomes so dense that it acts like a physical weight in the social atmosphere. You will notice women turning their heads as you pass, guided by an ancient, subterranean instinct that they themselves cannot fully explain or logically justify. The scent of retention is a mark of a man who has conquered his lower nature, a signal that he is a safe harbor for the feminine. It tells her that you have the willpower to build a world, the strength to defend it, and the vitality to populate a future. This chemical signal creates a halo effect around your personality, making your words seem wiser, your jokes funnier, and your presence much more significant. You are essentially hacking the social software of the human race by simply refusing to give away your most precious, sacred, and vital internal life force. There is a suspenseful edge to this power, as you begin to realize that you are becoming a predator in a world of sheepish, depleted men. You walk into a coffee shop and the air changes. A silent ripple of awareness spreading through the crowd as your pheromones claim the local territory. You will see the confusion in their eyes as they try to figure out why they are so drawn to a man who isn't even trying. This is the ultimate victory of the retained man. He wins without a fight, purely through the overwhelming power of his own, purified and potent biological existence. But this power carries a hidden weight, as the attention you receive becomes a mirror of your own internal state of being and discipline. If your mind is still dirty, the pheromones will feel aggressive. But if your mind is pure, they will feel like a warm, inviting, and sacred sun. Your sweat becomes a testament to your struggle, each drop carrying the history of every time you said no to a fleeting, hollow urge. It is the perfume of the warrior, a scent that was once common in the days of legends but is now a rare, precious anomaly. The emotional end of this journey is the realization that you are finally back in harmony with the natural order of the living universe. You feel a deep, soulful connection to the earth and the creatures upon it, sensing the chemical threads that bind us all together in this life. You might find yourself standing in the rain, weeping with the sheer intensity of being truly, chemically alive for the first time in your adult years. The numbness of the modern world has been replaced by a raw, vibrating sensitivity to the unseen dance of human, social, and spiritual interaction. The suspense is the feeling that at any moment, the world might discover your secret and try to take it away from you through temptation. You are a man walking with a bag of gold through a city of thieves, and your scent is the only map they need. Every day you stay on the path, the pheromones grow stronger, deepening the magnetic field that surrounds your body and your growing, powerful, masculine soul. You are building a legacy that is written in the air, a story of strength that will linger long after you have left the room. The women in your life will start to treat you with a new level of reverence, sensing that you are a man of value and rare substance. They are reacting to the chemical truth of your body, a truth that cannot be faked with cologne, expensive clothes, or empty, hollow words. You have become a walking magnet, not because of what you do, but because of what you have chosen to stop doing for your own sake. The silence of your discipline is louder than any shout, and the scent of your soul is more intoxicating than any drug ever made. There is a profound peace in knowing that you are no longer a slave to the desperate need for external validation or physical, empty touch. You are a source of energy, a fountain of life, and the world is finally thirsty for the water that only you can provide. The suspense ends with the understanding that this power is not a toy, but a responsibility to lead and protect those who are weaker. You are the guardian of the scent, the keeper of the flame, and the architect of a new, chemically superior version of your own self. As you look toward the horizon, you see the man you used to be as an invisible ghost stand. You feel a wave of intense, mournful, and deep pity. But that ghost is gone now, replaced by a titan who leaves a trail of golden energy and magnetic pheromones in his powerful wake. The air feels thicker, the colors look brighter, and the women are waiting for the man who smells like a king to finally arrive. You are that man, and the journey of retention has brought you home to the throne of your own, singular and magnificent biological destiny. Do not look back, and do not let the transmitter fail, for the world needs the signal that only a retained man can broadcast today. You are the master of the air, the king of the scent, and the living truth of the semen retention aura in action. The goosebumps you feel now are a reaction to the power of your own potential, a shiver of realization that the world is finally yours to claim. You are standing on the edge of a new era, a time where the invisible becomes visible through the strength of your own soul. This is the secret that turns you into a magnet, the truth that the world wanted to keep buried in the dark, cold, lonely ground. But the light has found you, and your scent is the beacon that will guide the feminine home to the strength of a true man. The journey ends here, in the silence of your own breath, as you realize that the most powerful thing you can ever be is yourself. You are the retained man, the chemical king, and the one who has finally, beautifully, and eternally learned how to master the very air itself.